started sinking back into depression. You know, my coping skills were just horrible. I've never been able to really cope with life. That's probably been the main cause of my addiction. I, struggled with rejection and trying to get my dad's approval my whole life. That I had this complex growing up. It really affected me, man. And I tried really hard to move past it. For some reason, it was just always back there in the back of my psyche, and I never dealt with it. So I piled drugs on top of it. Work just got added on top of me. I couldn't escape it. I was doing too much all at once, and me trying to get the approval and trying to please people. I just said yes to everything. I ended up going back to alcohol, struggling really hard with alcohol. Making compromises when no one was around. People kind of saw that something was different about me, but I wasn't being honest with them. I didn't want anybody's help. Started taking Adderalls, and by the time I knew it, within 2 months, I was addicted to meth again, back on the streets. I'd lost my house, my dog, my car. My entire church family didn't want anything to do with me. I lost everything, and I ended up in jail. Sat in jail for a few months, wondering what was going to happen. I was pretty hopeless, but I decided to just give it all to God. I was just going to give everything to God, no matter the outcome, no matter what happened. I was pretty sure I was going to go to prison. At the time, I was okay with it because I didn't have anywhere to go when I got out. I had a relationship with God for about 10 years. God showed me some pretty amazing things, but one thing I never dealt with was my shame problems. You know, I dealt with a lot of shame. I felt like, everywhere I went, I was out of place. There's a lot of people just like me with the same stories, same things going on. And listening to the guy's story up at House of Disciples, they got the same stories. Started breaking down them walls and seeing myself through God's eyes. Started really loving myself. Started really caring about the program. Started caring more about what I could do for God rather than what God can do for me. Without places like this, like people like me wouldn't be able to have a place to go, wouldn't be able to a place to grow in the Lord. And, for that, I'm truly grateful. I'm not sure what all God has in store for me before or after. I'm just trying to be faithful with what I got.